Welcome students. Myself Ahirrao VA from Department of Instrumentation and Control Engineering. मराठा विद्याप्रसारक समाजास कर्मवीर ॲडव्होकेट बाबूराव गणपतराव ठाकरे कॉलेज ऑफ इंजिनिअरिंग नाशिक. Here we are going to learn about the performance management and analysis technique, visually the business process re-engineering. Business process re-engineering or BPR is the analysis and design of the workflows in an organization. Objective: to understand the concept of business process re-engineering. Outcome: students will be able to describe the importance of business process re-engineering. It is defined as the fundamental rethinking and radical redesign of the business process or processes to achieve the dramatic improvements in the critical contemporary measures of performance such as cost, quality, service, and speed. Few characteristics of business process re-engineering. It is the process-based approach. It does not believe in minor improvements. The entire structure of the business process may change totally if you will apply the business process re-engineering. And it is mostly customer oriented. Few benefits of the business process re-engineering. Of course, it will aim at higher order of improvements in revenues, profits, productivity, efficiency, and the process cycle time. Now, what is the need for re-engineering of the process or processes? First one is the competition. Second one, the environmental demands. For example, we know nowadays we are purchasing the petrol which is lead free. So when the oil companies have to manufacture or produce the lead free petrol, so they should go for the process re-engineering so that the petrol will be a lead free petrol. The technological advancement, the profits and market share. If one organization has to increase the profit as well as their market share, one process or several processes may be re-engineered to increase the productivity and efficiency. For the public limited companies, if they want to increase the share prices, they can also opt for the business process re-engineering. There are some key aspects behind business process re-engineering. First, apply the state of the art information technology, because it will help a lot in understanding the process and implementing or re-engineering the process. Analyze the process activities for improvements. Benchmark the particular process against other organizations or even competitors. Empower employees for decision making, which may save time, as well as few good ideas may come from the employees. Eliminate the causes of errors. outsourcing some of the activities in the industry. Try to create a single point of contact for customers and use creative thinking techniques. This is the diagram which represents and shows that the business process re-engineering is a cyclic process. Just I will read first what are the different stages or steps in re-engineering. The first step is develop vision and objectives. Next, understand the existing process. Identify process for redesign, that is the process to be re-engineered. Identify change levers. Next is implement the new process. Once you are getting a positive output from the changed process, then you can make the new process operational, evaluate the new process, and ongoing continuous improvement. The steps or stages in re-engineering in somewhat more detail we will go here. The first step is develop the process vision and determine the process objectives. It will provide the competitive advantage to the organization as well as value to customers. Second, understanding and measuring the existing process, because at once we cannot go for the business process reengineering. Hence, we must measure with the help of some critical parameters the existing business process. Defining process to be re-engineered. In this, you have to identify which are the critical activities in that process, process attributes, and process measures. Attributes means those characteristics which cannot be measured in terms of the numbers. Identify the IT leverage and change levers. So, in many processes, when they have to re-engineer, then the information technology will play an important role. Designing, building, and implementing a prototype of new process. Now, whenever you are going to re-engineer certain process, you cannot at once include that process in operation or in the production line. Hence, you have to first develop a prototype of the new process, evaluation of new process. So, when that new process or its prototype is implemented, you have to evaluate critically the re-engineered process. Once you are getting the positive outputs from the re-engineered process, you can implement the process and then again you can evaluate the process. After this one, you may think for another process to be re-engineered, or in the same re-engineered process, you may think for certain continuous improvement. In this way, the business process re-engineering will be proving very helpful for many of the organizations. You may refer the book titled The New Era of Management by R.L. Dabb. Thank you.